Hello, Rise Uppers. It's time for my Week 5 recap. As I mentioned last week, Week 4 wasn't the best. It was okay, but I followed that up this week with, I felt like a great training week. I was able to get 5 sessions in, including a great social Saturday, and hit it pretty hard this past week with that, as far as that goes. And I was very adherent, I'd say, with my nutrition. I did have a couple Bloody Marys on Saturday afternoon, and also had a handful of Junior Mints. So those were my 2 big items I remember kind of slacking on. They were my slips, but I think that's pretty minor. Anyway, want to tell you something I found funny that happened to me over my training week, and if you're there to witness it, feel free to pile on. I deserve it. So during a sled finisher after a semi-private session, we were challenged, me and 2 lovely ladies of RF, Jenna and Anna, were challenged by Coach Josh to do 8 times and 8-minute sled pushes. Not a lot of weight, but it was, I think it's called 8 minutes in heaven. So able to make it through the first 6, but then I think on my 6th one, I had to go to the bathroom. And so there's no way. If I was going to hold it, I was going to end up peeing on the turf. Okay, that's as blunt and as brutal as it could be. Thankfully, Chris Chapman was there to pick me up. Went to the bathroom, came back, finished, I think, 7 and 8 or number 8, whatever it was, and was still lying on the turf. So a couple of takeaways there. One, I'm getting older. I guess loss of bladder control is something I'm just going to have to deal with as I approach 40 here in a few years. I thought it'd be a little bit later in my life, but apparently I'm dealing with that now. Maybe this is just a byproduct of having to drink so much stinking water to keep up with the recommendations. But an empty bladder before a sled finisher is a big deal. Number 2, it goes without saying that the women of RF are badasses. They not only did all their 8 of their pushes, but they stood over me, taunting me, making fun of me as I rolled around the ground after even skipping one. Third is that, the third one is that, so I feel like my paradigm for what is called intense activity has been changed now, because whenever I look to check that box in the check mark, or in the check sheet, is it really intense activity if I'm not on the verge of peeing my pants by the end of the session? So I don't know. Maybe I have been slacking this whole time, and not getting to that level, not that point in my workout is meaning I'm slacking. So these are all things I need to ponder these remaining weeks. But so just want to throw it out there and acknowledge that I almost had a very embarrassing moment, but thankfully that Jenna and Anna are there to make fun of me, and so that Chris Chapman was there to pick me up, since some Chris was able to complete all 8 sled pushes. Finally, in my last minute here talking to you, I have 2 kind of recipes. So this past week I had a great hankering for some ice cream. I didn't want to succumb to it, but I found, and I've kind of gone to this recipe a couple times, it's to help satisfy my sweet tooth. It's very similar to Matt's ice cream recipe. It is 2 frozen bananas, 2 scoops of protein powder, chocolate for me, and about a 1/4 cup of almond milk. Blend it all together until it's nice and creamy, like a frozen yogurt, and use that to satisfy your sweet tooth. It worked for me. I've had that a couple times this week. It definitely satisfied my sweet tooth. The second one is my post-workout shake that I've gone to consistently now over the past couple weeks. It is 2 to 3 scoops, I'd say, of the JLab protein, vanilla, and a scoop of the Orange Dream Amazing Grass. It tastes like a creamsicle. I think it's fantastic. Anybody who's complaining about Amazing Grass needs to, 1, try this recipe, and then tell me I'm right, and 2, grow up, you're an adult, drink your vegetables, or eat your vegetables. One way or the other, get them in. All right? That's all I got. I'll see everybody at the gym this week, and good luck, and let's finish out these last few weeks strong. All right, take care.